is greater than the limit of the Vz, there is a particular range of Vz. Why we say that this is the range? Because if Vz for a particular tolerance limit is plus minus 5%. So if 8 volt, if we cross the tolerance limit, if the V greater than tolerance limit of Vz, then avalanche breakdown occur, total destruction or total damage. If the supply voltage is equal to Vz, or if the supply voltage equals to the Vz plus 5%, then Zener can operate in the reverse bias condition within the safe region.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
ভি সবসময় ভিজেড এর থেকে বেশি, মানে ভিজেড কে রিচ করতে রিজিয়নে যাবে না। নর্মাল ডায়োডের ক্ষেত্রে ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়নে গেলে ড্যামেজ হয়ে যায়, কিন্তু জেনার ডায়োডের ক্ষেত্রে ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়নের ড্যামেজ হয় না, কারেন্ট কন্ডাকশন স্টার্ট হয়। কিন্তু ভিটা যদি ভিজেড এর থেকে, ভিজেড এর মানে ভিজেড প্লাস মাইনাস 5% ভোল্টেজটা, তাহলে সেটা অ্যাভালেঞ্চ ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়নে যাবে। অ্যাভালেঞ্চ ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়নে গেলে টোটাল ড্যামেজ হবে। ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়ন কিন্তু সেফ রিজিয়ন, জেনার ডায়োডের অ্যাভালেঞ্চ ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়ন মানে কিন্তু ড্যামেজ রিজিয়ন। ঠিক আছে, ডাউন রিজিয়ন না গেলে রিভার্স বায়াস কন্ডিশনে কখনোই জেনার ডায়োড কারেন্ট কন্ডাকশন মানে কন্ডাকশন মোডে আসবে না। সো ভি should be equals to or greater than plus minus Vz plus minus 5%. Okay, if V much, then avalanche breakdown occurs. That means damage occurs. হ্যাঁ বলো।
Ma'am, can single Zener, that is Zener effect and avalanche effect?
Yes, single Zener diode can.
Ma'am, can so two effects, Zener and avalanche?
And avalanche.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, if you apply the V, when I am discussing about the Zener bias condition, applied voltage. Okay, so if V greater than Vz, then if the V is in avalanche region, that means you put the diode in the dustbin. So to operate a diode within a safe region, then you must apply the V either equals to Vz plus minus 5%. That means within the tolerance limit. If V exceed that tolerance limit, then Zener region and total breakdown occurs. For a specific Zener diode, last class I specification of a Zener diode. So according to our requirement, we select a particular Zener diode and amount of current, that much amount of voltage that Zener diode can withstand. Otherwise, Zener diode will go to the avalanche breakdown, damage occurs. Clear? Clear? নর্মাল ডায়োড একটুখানি রিভার্স বায়াস ভোল্টেজে একটু ভোল্টেজ বাড়ালেই অ্যাভালাঞ্চ কন্ডিশনে চলে যায়, কিন্তু জেনার ডায়োডের ক্ষেত্রে কন্ডিশন একটা হচ্ছে ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়নটা সেফ রিজিয়ন। ব্রেকডাউন রিজিয়নের পরেও যদি ভোল্টেজ অ্যাপ্লাই করো, যে লিমিটটা থাকে তার অ্যাপ্লাই করো, বা যে ভোল্টেজটা অ্যাপ্লাই করছো সেটা যদি এক্সিড করে যায় ব্রেকডাউন ভোল্টেজের থেকেও, তাহলে অ্যাভালাঞ্চ ব্রেকডাউন চলে যায়, রিজিয়নে চলে যায়। So
impurity would be different for both effect, ma'am, no?
Yes.
But impurity would be different for both the effects.
Yes. limit of the VZ depends on the doping. Jenner diet specially dope one kind of, so depends on the doping characteristics, depends on the procedure. It is a specially designed PN junction diode. Depends on the doping, VZ will determine. Okay. So impurity, that means or trivalent impurity added to the silicon or germanium, depends on the doping. VZ value will be varying from 5 volt. For a particular diode, VZ is 1 kilovolt. If you apply the 1.5 kilovolt, then this Zener diode will be in breakdown region. Okay. If a Zener diode, you have a Zener diode and the VZ value of that Zener diode is 5 volt. In that Zener diode, 8 volt or 10 volt or 12 volt, then this Zener diode will be go to the avalanche breakdown region. So depends on the VZ of that applied voltage or breakdown region and avalanche region will be different. Okay. If VZ is 1.1 kilovolt, if VZ is 5 volt, then it can't withstand the 1 kilovolt supply voltage. That Zener diode will destroy if you apply the 8 volt. Okay. Today again I am discussing the on-state condition and Viman, what is the time? Are you
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
me? What is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
time?
না, আমাদের এখানে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছিল, আমার নেট ছিল না।
আমার এখানেও বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে।
ম্যাম আমার যদি ওয়াইফাইটা
এটা
চলছে।
কিন্তু তোমার ডেলিকার প্রবলেম হচ্ছে।
ম্যাম নেটওয়ার্কের প্রবলেম হচ্ছে, আমি বলেছি যে আমাদের দেখতে কিন্তু কিছু করছে না, আমি কি করবো?
কিন্তু একটু চেষ্টা করো।
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
So today on-state condition and off-state condition of Zener diode. Then I am discussing the Zener diode as a voltage regulator. Okay. Wait a minute. Here you see this is the equivalence. This is the Zener diode circuit. First, you note that the terminal of the supply voltage. This is the positive terminal. When we discussing the on-state and off-state condition, or when we discussing about the Zener diode, you always think that we connected in reverse bias condition. Normally, we can't operate a Zener diode in forward bias condition. Zener diodes are designed for reverse bias condition. So when we discussing about the Zener diode, always Zener diode connected in reverse bias condition. Reverse terminal of the Zener diode connected to the negative terminal of the source, and negative terminal of the Zener diode connected to the positive terminal of the source. So here the source connected to the positive terminal, that is the anode of the Zener diode, and positive terminal of the source is connected to the cathode of the Zener diode. This is the, that means negative connected to the positive, positive connected to the negative. This is the Zener diode connection. So how we decide that when Zener state? You assume, you write in your copy, VZ is equal to Zener voltage, Zener breakdown voltage, VZ down voltage, and V is equal to applied voltage in reverse bias condition or supplied voltage in reverse bias condition. VZ is equal to Zener breakdown voltage and V is equal in reverse bias condition. IZ is equal to Zener current. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now consider the V, Vz, Iz. Okay. So if V equals to or slide right, if V equals to Vz, if V equals to Vz, that means applied voltage equals to, then Zener is in on state. V equals to Vz, Zener is in on state. Or you can write V greater than equals to যদি লেখো, one thing you should remember in your mind that greater than means that plus minus tolerance limit, maybe 5%, maybe 10%. Okay, not means if the Vz is 5 volt, if the V greater than equals to Vz within the tolerance limit of Vz. Okay, V greater than equals to Vz, V should be within the tolerance limit of Vz. That means plus minus 5% or plus. Clear or any doubt?
Clear, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Clear? মানে যদি ভিজেড হয় তাহলে আমি 100 ভোল্ট কনসিডার করে নেব, সেটা কিন্তু নয়। সেই জেনার ডায়োডটা যে টলারেন্স লিমিট দিয়েছে সেই লিমিটের মধ্যেই হতে হবে। টলারেন্স লিমিট 5 ভোল্ট টু 8 ভোল্ট হয়ে থাকে, তাহলে V greater than equals to Vz means not greater than 8 volt but greater than 5 volt, range of 5 to 8 volt. I think it is clear for everyone. Okay, so when Zener diode will be in on state, Zener diode, if the applied voltage greater than equals to Vz, then Zener diode will be in on state. That means V greater than equals to Vz on state. Okay, so during on state condition, Zener diode start conducting. That means current flowing through the Zener diode. We replace the Zener diode by a constant voltage source, DC voltage source, constant DC. Voltage source, voltage of this voltage source should be the same Vz. Terminal of this voltage source, negative terminal of the source is connected to the negative terminal of the input voltage, that is the supplied voltage or applied voltage. That means if we replace the Zener voltage, why we replace, later I will as a voltage stabilizer. So if when Zener diode is in on state, we can replace the Zener diode source, equivalent DC voltage source. So you write in your copy, when V greater than equals to Vz, Zener, and we replace the Zener diode by an equivalent DC voltage source.
In forward biased.
Direction আমি বলছি। Okay, so state, that means V greater than equals to Vz. At that time, Zener in within the breakdown region and current flowing through Zener diode. So Zener diode is in on state, and in that condition, we replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source. So it is equal to Vz. So we replace the voltage source, and the voltage source voltage is also Vz. Reverse bias condition, Zener diode, this is the positive terminal, this is the negative terminal of the source. Maybe voltage source, DC source, maybe AC source. For a particular moment, this is the positive terminal. Okay. So this is the positive terminal. Zener should be reverse bias condition. So this is the Zener diode. Reverse bias condition. This is V and this is Vz. V greater than equals to Vz. Zener on state. Zener on state. Current start flowing. So in that condition, can anybody tell me current flowing in this direction or current flowing in this direction? Which direction? This direction or this direction? Source terminal, this terminal is positive, this terminal is negative. So if source is positive terminal, this is the terminal A and this is the terminal B. Terminal A is the positive terminal of the source. So current always flowing through the positive terminal from the source. So direction of the current flowing is this direction. So current flowing in this direction. This is the current IZ flowing. Okay. So if the current flowing in this direction, that means in this direction. So if we replace this Zener by equivalent voltage source, so what is the equivalent circuit? This is the positive terminal, that means the A terminal. This is the negative terminal, that means the B terminal of the source. And Zener is, and this is the, and current flowing in this direction. So if we replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source, this should be positive terminal. This should be negative terminal, otherwise current can't flow in this direction. We just replace the Zener diode by an equivalent source, and equivalent source must be in the direction that direction of the current flowing through the circuit should be same. So if the source terminal is positive here and if the source terminal is negative here, then only can current flowing in this direction. If we put that in this way, if we replace the voltage source in this manner, then direction of the current flowing should be in this way. Due to this reason, direction of the current flowing through the circuit should be same. Either we place the Zener, either we place the equivalent voltage source. So this should be positive terminal of the source and this should be negative terminal of the source. Any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay, it is clear. So in this, due to this reason, this terminal is positive and this terminal is negative of the Zener. Equivalent voltage source. Here you see, when reverse voltage across a Zener diode is equal to or more than breakdown voltage Vz, the current increases very sharply. In the reverse bias direction, reverse bias condition, VI characteristic last class I am already discussed. So when the Zener reach the Vz, applied voltage reach the Vz value, the current start sharply. That means this is the voltage direction, reverse bias voltage. This is the current direction. This is the reverse bias voltage. Just slide current flowing when V less than Vz. due to the leakage current. When V greater than equals to Vz, that means just when Vz reach, current start conducting and just voltage increases. In this type of VI characteristics we get from Zener dart in reverse breakdown region. If we apply the voltage more greater than Vz, then what happened? That means voltage will increases and avalanche breakdown occur. This is the unsafe region and this is the safe region. Here you see at just exceed the Vz, the current increases sharply in the downward side. That means in the reverse bias direction. So the current increases very sharply. In this region, the curve is almost vertical, almost straight in the downward side. It means the voltage across Zener diode is constant at Vz. If you see, voltage here, voltage constant, but current increasing. Just you maintain the V is equal to Vz. You see that voltage is V is equal to Vz, but current increases. Current not a fixed point. Current increases sharply in this way. Even though the current through it changes, therefore, in the breakdown region, an ideal Zener dart can be represented by a battery of voltage Vz. That means if we replace the Vz Zener dart by a voltage, and we get the current increases sharply. Under such condition, the Zener diode is said to be an on state. That means if V greater than equals to Vz, then Zener diode is an on state, and we replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source. Equivalent voltage source, that means direction of the current flowing through the circuit should be same, and the voltage of the voltage source should be equal to the voltage of the Zener breakdown voltage Vz. Okay. Any question? So how we find out the off-state condition of Zener diode? That means when Zener diode can't carry any current or can't is not in a conduction mode. That means if the applied voltage is less than Vz condition, then Zener diode can't carry any current. So if V less than equals to Vz, this condition is called off-state condition. If V less than equals to Vz, then Zener is in off-state condition. You write in your copy that V less than Vz, not the equals to. If V less than Vz, then Zener is in off-state. If the applied voltage is less than the breakdown voltage, then at that condition, Zener can't start any conduction mode, or Zener can't start carry the current. So this is called off-state condition, and we just represent the circuit. Current is not flowing, that means this is the open circuit. Just open the terminal. In this way, we represent the circuit in off-state condition. This is the circuit representation. That means current flowing through the circuit, Iz is equal to 0, and Zener is in reverse bias condition and can't carry the current, so we represent the circuit in open circuit. Just we assume that there is open circuit, there is no connection between these two terminals. Any question? Off-state condition and on-state condition. Any question?
No, ma'am.
So, Kritika, please tell me when Zener will be in on-state condition. Kritika, please tell me when Zener will be in on-state condition. Kritika, are you hear me? Pritam Shi, are you hear me? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, then you tell me when Zener is in on-state condition. Pritam. Any network issue, Pritam? Then you write in the chat box.
Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yes. You tell me
Yes, ma'am.
when Jenner is in on state.
Ma'am, when V is greater than equal to Vz.
Okay. In on state condition, how we replace the how we represent the equivalent circuit of the Jenner diode?
Ma'am, we replace it by a equivalent DC voltage source.
And the direction of the current should be remain same. So when we replace the
Same.
Jenner diode by an equivalent voltage source, you must notice the direction of the current. According to the direction of the current, we connect the positive terminal of the voltage source with the positive terminal of the applied source or supplied source. Okay. So what is the offset condition of Jenner diode? If V less than equals to Vz, then Jenner is in offset condition. That means Jenner can't carry any current. So we can represent a circuit by an open circuit. Okay. So this is the circuit representation of Jenner diode when Jenner diode is in offset condition. So on state and off state is clear. That means if the applied voltage reaches the breakdown voltage, then Jenner is in breakdown region and start conducting, and this is the on-state condition. Below the Jenner voltage, Jenner is in not breakdown region, so in the reverse bias condition, Jenner can't carry any current during this voltage level, so Jenner is in open circuit condition. This is the summary. So next is the Jenner diode as a voltage stabilizer. This is the main important application of Jenner diode. So a Jenner diode can be used as a voltage regulator to provide a constant voltage from a source whose voltage may vary over a sufficient range. So here you see this is the circuit diagram. When we get the voltage, that means here load resistance is connected across the Jenner diode, and Jenner diode, by applying a Jenner diode here, if the input voltage E1 is vary, that means above the Jenner voltage, but you suppose in this condition, in this circuit, Jenner voltage Vz is equal to 5 volt. Okay, Jenner voltage is equal to 5 volt. If EI, in this condition, input voltage is equal to EI. If EI is equal to 5 volt, Jenner will be in breakdown region and current flowing through the Jenner diode. If Jenner current flowing through the Jenner diode, then we get the voltage across the load resistance RL. Okay. If EI is equal to 6 volt, again current flowing through the Jenner diode because within the limit. So again current flowing through the RL. And the current flowing through the RL is varying due to the change of EI. Right? So, if we vary the EI, current flowing through the RL will be varying if this resistance is fixed. Yes or no? If here you see this circuit, okay, this resistance is fixed, this resistance is fixed, and here Jenner diode is connected. Here we just vary the EI from 5 volt to, you assume 5 volt to 10 volt. First we apply 5 volt and measure the current, load current IL, which is flowing through the RL resistance. Okay, you assume this current is equal to IL1 when EI is equal to 5 volt. When EI is equal to 10 volt, the current which is flowing through the RL is same or change. ইনপুট ভোল্টেজ 5 ভোল্ট অ্যাপ্লাই করলে যে কারেন্টটা লোড রেজিস্ট্যান্স দিয়ে ফ্লো করবে, ইনপুট ভোল্টেজ 10 ভোল্ট অ্যাপ্লাই করলেও কি সেই কারেন্টটাই ফ্লো করবে লোড রেজিস্ট্যান্স দিয়ে? হ্যালো, কি হলো?
It will change, ma'am.
It will change. This is the source. Okay. Here resistance is connected. This is the fixed value of resistance R. Here Zener is connected. Here load resistance is connected and this value is also fixed. First you forget about this portion. Forget about this portion. This is the circuit. Okay. This is EI. Input voltage is represented by EI. First you assume EI is equal to 5 volt. And current flowing through the circuit is equal to IL. And when EI is equal to 5 volt, sorry. EI is equal to 5 volt. Current flowing through the load resistance is equal to IL1. Current flowing through the resistance is equal RL is equal to IL1. When EI is equal to 10 volt, IL current flowing through the resistance RL is equal to IL2. Is IL1 is equal to IL2 or not equals to IL2? IL1 কে IL2 এক ভ্যালু হবে এই সার্কিটে? When EI is equal to 5 volt, current is equal to IL1. When EI is equal to 10 volt, current is equal to IL2. Both are same value, IL1 and IL2.
And without Zener diode or with Zener diode?
আমি এই সার্কিটটা বলেছি, এখানে কি কোথাও জেনার ডায়োড আছে?
না, আছে না।
তাহলে
IL2 will be greater than IL1, ma'am.
IL2 will be greater than IL1, or that means IL2 not equals to IL1. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But if we place the Zener diode here, in this here, if you change the value of EI 5 volt to 10 volt, IL1 should be equals to IL2. This is the voltage stabilizer. How it is possible? IL1 should be equals to IL1 if we place the Zener diode here. Okay. Is it clear? That how it is possible, I will explain. But if we use the Zener diode, current flowing through the load resistance should be same in each and every changing of the input voltage. One condition is that Vz is the Zener voltage, EI should be equals to Vz. That means Zener should be in on condition. Then in this circuit, the current flowing through the load resistance should be equals to, should be same if we change the input voltage. So what is the output voltage? Output voltage means voltage across the load resistance. We denoted the voltage across the load resistance either E0 or you can denote it by V0. So in that condition, what is the value of V0? V0 is equal to IL RL. Current flowing through the load resistance and resistance of the load resistance. So V0 is equal to IL. If IL is equal to constant, so V0 should be constant because RL is the constant value. This is not the variable resistance. So if IL is constant, so V0 should be constant. That means fixed. That means if we use the Zener diode, then if we vary the input voltage, output voltage should be constant. This is the main reason why we use Zener diode. But how it is possible? Okay. The total current of the circuit is I. This is the IZ and this is the IL. Okay. So total current I should be equals to IZ plus IL. Is it clear for everyone? Current supplied by this source, input source, equals to I, and this current is divided into two parts. One part is flowing through the IZ when EI greater than VZ. In that condition, we consider the Zener diode is on state condition and Zener diode is in conduction mode. So current is IZ and this amount of current is flowing through the load resistance. This is equal to IL. So I is equal to IZ plus IL. Okay. So when Zener diode is in on state, we can replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source. So here we replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source. It takes a time. So I'm go to the here. We replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source. Okay. Here this is a positive terminal, but in my figure, due to this reason, direction of the current flowing, this is the negative positive terminal and negative terminal connected to the anode. But in this figure, here you see just opposite direction. Okay, this is the negative. In my case, upside is the positive and downside is the negative. But in this book, upside is the negative of the input source and downside is the positive of the input source. So direction of the current is reverse. All the direction of the current is reverse direction compared to the my drawing. So total current of this circuit is equal to I, and I is equal to I is equal to IZ plus IL. So when Zener diode is in on condition or on state, we can replace this Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source of VZ. Here you see we replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source VZ. Actually, we assume in practical case we put here Zener diode, but for explanation, the reason why we state that the output voltage is constant, to explain this reason, here we assume that we placed a voltage source. Actual circuit e kintu ekhane amra Zener diode use kori. আমি এখানে এক্সপ্লেন করার জন্য বলছি যে এটাকে আমরা রিপ্লেস করছি, ঠিক আছে? So if VZ is placed here, so here you see this is the I is equal to IZ plus IL. So what is the E0? E0 is equal to IL into RL. If we increase, here you see in the next slide, when the circuit is properly designed, the load voltage, wait a minute. Yes. When the circuit is properly designed, the load voltage E0 remains essentially constant, equal to VZ. Okay. Why equals to constant? VZ is constant. So voltage across RL is equal to one formula. Another formula is E0 is equal to IL into RL. Another formula is that this VZ and this RL are parallel in connection. So voltage across this terminal or voltage across this branch must be equals to the voltage across this branch. So voltage should be E0 is equal to VZ. When we change the E1, voltage is equal to E0 is equal to VZ. Suppose input voltage increases. since the Zener is in breakdown region, the Zener diode is equal to the battery Vz. It is clear that output voltage remains constant, Vz is equal to E0. Because if you see the VI characteristics of the Zener diode, Vz is a fixed value, but current is increasing in the reverse bias direction sharply. So Vz is equal to constant value, and this this branch and this branch are parallel connected. So if this value is constant, so this voltage across this branch should be constant. That means if this voltage is increasing, increased amount of current is controlled by this Vz and allowing the current flowing through the resistance RL should be the same at any amount of input voltage. That means Vz control the amount of current which is flowing through the RL, and Vz control that the current which is flowing through the RL should be remain constant if the input voltage changes. This is the function of the Zener diode. If you increase the input voltage, current flowing through the load resistance is remain constant. How it is possible? Extra amount of voltage drop occurs here. This resistance, that means extra amount of current is flowing through the IZ and current flowing through the RL is remain constant. So voltage across the load resistance is remain constant. Total amount of current I will be constant because I is equal to IZ plus IL. If you increase the voltage, I will be increasing. IL will be constant. So IZ will be increasing. In this way, Zener diode control the output current and maintain the output voltage constant. This is the property of the Zener diode. The excess voltage drop is across the series resistance R. If you increase the voltage, total current I will be increased. So extra amount of resistance, extra amount of current will flowing. So R is the fixed value, I square R will be increasing. So extra voltage drop, if you apply the Kirchhoff's voltage drop, the Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is the KVL, then total summation of the voltage inside a loop is equal to 0. So if you apply this KVL here, extra amount of voltage drop will be occurs here. Clear or any doubt?
Yeah, ma'am.
Clear? Suppose EI is equal to 5 volt, current is equal to I, the total current is equal to, you write in your copy, EI is equal to 5 volt, total current is equal to I1, Zener current is equal to IZ1, load current is equal to IL1. Next, EI is equal to 10 volt. So total current will obviously increasing, that is I2. But due to the presence of Zener diode in the circuit, load current IL1 should be equals to IL1. Here, IZ1 will be IZ2. That means extra amount of, yes.
Ma'am, V and I will be constant. Both will be constant at the same time.
Please repeat. V.
Ma'am, V across Zener diode and V across RL, both will be same.
Yes.
And I and IL be same.
Yes. Wait a minute. Vz is Vz equals to E0 because they are connected in parallel. In parallel circuit, voltage are same. When EI is 5 volt, at that time Vz is equal to E0. When EI is equal to 10 volt, at that time Vz is equal to E0. But Iz, when EI is equal to 5 volt, Iz is equal to Iz1, IL is equal to IL1. When EI is equal to 10 volt, Iz is equal to Iz2, but IL is equal to IL1. জেনার ডায়োডের ভোল্টেজ কিন্তু এই কারেন্টের উপর ডিপেন্ড করে না। জেনার ডায়োডের ভোল্টেজ কনস্ট্যান্ট। In reverse bias condition, Vz is constant, but if you increase the applied voltage, what happens? Current just increasing sharply in the reverse bias direction, according to VI characteristics of Zener diode. So, Vz is constant. If Vz is constant, E0 is constant. If E0 is constant, RL is constant. So IL should be constant. That means all these are independent of EI. But Iz is not constant. If you increase the EI, Iz will be increasing, but Vz will be constant. This is the property of the Zener diode. Due to this reason, we use the reverse bias direction. Zener diode is in reverse bias condition. So if you apply the Kirchhoff's voltage law, then you consider this circuit. This is constant. Input voltage is increasing. So extra amount of voltage will drop in the circuit, in this resistance. That means current will increasing, so extra amount of voltage drop will occur here. Here you see in this para, suppose the input voltage increases. Since the Zener is in breakdown region, the Zener diode is equivalent to a battery Vz. It is clear out that output voltage remain constant at Vz. That is Vz is equal to E0. The excess voltage is dropped across the series resistance R. This will cause an increase in value of total current. If you increase the input voltage, total current will be increasing, but Zener diode maintain the current which is flowing to the load resistance will be constant. So Zener will conduct the increased amount of current. If total current will increasing and IL is constant, so what happened? The extra amount of current will flow through the Zener. And the Zener will conduct the increase of current in I, while the load current remain constant. Hence, output voltage E0 remain constant irrespective of the change on the input voltage EI. Input voltage বাড়ালেই আমার টোটাল কারেন্ট সার্কিটের বেড়ে যাচ্ছে। সার্কিটের টোটাল কারেন্ট বাড়লেও কিন্তু লোড কারেন্টটাকে আমাকে কনস্ট্যান্ট রাখতে হচ্ছে, কারণ লোড ভোল্টেজ কনস্ট্যান্ট। সেটাকে কে মেইনটেইন করছে? লোড কারেন্টটাকে কনস্ট্যান্ট রাখবার জন্য কে মেইনটেইন করছে? জেনার। জেনার কি করছে? জেনারের অ্যাক্রস দিয়ে এক্সট্রা অ্যামাউন্ট অফ কারেন্ট ফ্লো করাচ্ছে এবং লোডের অ্যাক্রস দিয়ে কনস্ট্যান্ট অ্যামাউন্ট অফ কারেন্টই ফ্লো করাচ্ছে। আর যে ভোল্টেজ ড্রপ এক্সট্রা হচ্ছে, কারণ কারেন্ট যেহেতু টোটাল কারেন্ট বেড়ে যাচ্ছে, সো voltage drop across R will be increasing. In this way, KVL also, you can apply the KVL here also. This circuit also, if the Zener is present in the circuit, KVL also valid in that condition also, because extra voltage drop occurs here. What is the function of Zener? Zener just only maintain the current flowing through the load resistance to keep the constant. Extra amount of, if you change the voltage, extra amount of current will flow through the Zener and maintain the current flowing through the load resistance will be constant. If the load resistance is a fixed value and current flowing through the load resistance is constant, we can get constant output. In this way, if the input voltage is varying, output voltage is constant. In this way, we use Zener as a voltage stabilizer. Now, second condition is that, now suppose the input voltage is constant, but the load resistance decreases. Input voltage is constant, but load resistance is variable, and this is decreases. If the load resistance decreases, what happened? This will cause an increase of load current. Otherwise, we can't maintain the E0 constant. Resistance decrease করলে increase করতে হবে current কে, নাইলে E0 টাকে আমি constant করতে পারবো না। But supply voltage is constant. E1 is equal to 5 volt. RL decreasing. So to maintain the E0 constant, IL should be increasing. In that condition, increased amount of IL is supplied by VZ or Zener by decreasing the current flowing through the Zener diode. That means when EI, you write in your copy, when EI is equal to fixed, that is the constant, EI is equal to constant, I, total current I should be constant or fixed
Ma'am,
value.
repeat it.
EI is equal to constant or fixed value. Total current capital I should be constant or fixed value. RL decreasing. And E0 constant. So,
One minute, ma'am. 1 minute.
E0 constant and E0 is equal to IL RL. So IL should be increasing. Capital I is equal to IZ plus IL. Here, extra amount of IL comes from decreasing of IZ. Extra amount of IL comes from decreasing of IZ. দেখো পড়ে দেখো কোথাও ডাউট হচ্ছে কিনা।
EI is fixed value, total current I should be fixed.
If EI is fixed, then I should be fixed. I is equal to IZ plus IL. Okay, but RL is decreasing. To maintain the E0 constant, IL should be increasing. Up to this, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so how you get the extra amount of IL? I is constant because EI is constant. So how you get the extra amount of IL? Zener will supply the extra amount of IL by decreasing the Zener current. Okay, Zener current is decreasing, but VZ should be constant. This is the property of the Zener diode. Okay, in this way, Zener supply the constant voltage across the load if the load resistance varying or if the input voltage source varying. Clear? Clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
সবার ক্লিয়ার হয়েছে না এখনো কারো ডাউট আছে? When Zener is in on condition, on state, we can replace the Zener by an equivalent voltage source. Okay. So if the voltage source is varying, what happened? Voltage source is varying, that means total amount of current I will be increasing. But output, that is the voltage across the load, should be constant. So what is done by the Zener? Extra amount of current is flowing through the Zener to maintain the load current constant. If the load current constant, RL is fixed, so output voltage E0 will be fixed. This is the one condition. If load resistance is varying but input voltage is constant, input voltage constant means total current constant. Load resistance decreases. To maintain the output voltage constant, IL should be increasing. Otherwise E0 means কি IL into RL. RL decrease করলে IL যদি increase না করে E0 টা কি constant করতে পারবো? পারবো না তো। So IL should be increasing. So extra amount of IL comes from the Zener decreasing the Zener current and increasing the load current. In this way, Zener control the input voltage variation and control the output resistance variation. If the input voltage varies, Zener will carry extra amount of current. If output resistance decreasing, Zener will supply extra amount of current to the resistance, load resistance, by decreasing its own current. That means the Zener current. Zener কিন্তু কোনো ভোল্টেজ এক্সট্রা ভোল্টেজও প্রডিউস করতে পারছে না, এক্সট্রা কারেন্টও প্রডিউস করতে পারছে না। জাস্ট কি করছে, কারেন্ট হুইচ ইজ ফ্লোয়িং থ্রু দ্য Zener ইনক্রিজিং আর ডিক্রিজিং, এটাকে সে মেনটেন করতে পারছে। এটাকে কন্ট্রোল করে আউটপুট ভোল্টেজটাকে সে কন্ট্রোল করছে, আইদার ইনপুট ভোল্টেজ ভ্যারি করলে অর এক্সটার্নাল রেজিস্ট্যান্স ভ্যারি করলেও। ক্লিয়ার?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next নিজেরা পড়ো। This is the voltage drop, I think. Okay, so here you see voltage drop across resistance. What is the voltage drop across resistance? R. Voltage drop across resistance R is equal to, that means IR. What is the IR? Voltage at this point is equal to EI, and voltage at this point is equal to E0 or V0, both are same thing. So EI minus E0, this is a voltage drop. Here you see EI minus E0, and total current I have already discussed that total current I is equal to IZ plus IL. So what is the value of resistance R? R is equal to EI minus E0 divided by IZ plus IL. In this way, we fix the resistance which is connected in the circuit. Okay. Solving Zener diode circuits. EI and RL fixed. This is the simplest case when EI and RL fixed. So when Zener will be an on state, how we measure the voltage? Zener will be on state when V is greater than equals to Vz. So what should be the value of the V? So both the cases, when in this case EI and RL both are fixed. The first step is to find out the state of the Zener diode. This can be determined by removing the Zener from the circuit and calculating the voltage V across the resulting open circuit as shown in the figure. So here first we removing the Zener diode and we find out the voltage across the E0. Voltage across the E0 is equal to current flowing through the RL into resistance RL. So what is the current flowing through the RL? Here this is the open circuit, so current which is supplied by the EI, this current is flowing through the RL. So in this circuit, What is the value of E0? And E0 is equal to V, because E0 is equal to Vz and Vz equals to the E1. If Vz equals to Ei, then Zener will be on state. So in this circuit, if this, wait a minute, positive terminal upside. This is the positive terminal, this is the circuit. First I am drawing the circuit. Here resistance is there, here Zener is connected, we just remove the Zener, and here load resistance is connected, and negative terminal is here, and this is the Ei, and this is E0, and this is RL, and this is R. So current which is flowing through the load resistance IL, so E0 is equal to IL into RL. Here you see this is the open circuit, therefore no current is flowing through this branch. So total current is flowing through the R in RL. If the current supplied by the source is equal to I, then in this circuit I should be equals to RL. Any doubt up to this? Here no current is flowing because this is open circuit. So I should be equals to IL. The current which is flowing through this resistance, here current is not flowing because this is the open circuit. So same amount of current is flowing through the load resistance. So I is equal to IL. So what is the value of I or IL? EI divided by R plus RL. Simple. So here you put the value of I or RL, EI divided by R plus RL into RL, ARL. So this is the E0. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. So here you see, this is here RL into EI divided by R plus RL. This is the voltage V. If the applied voltage EI equals to V, then diode will be on state. In this way, we measure the on state voltage. So on state E0 is equal to Vz. If V greater than equal to V, Zener diode will be on state. Equivalent circuit can be substituted on state, referring to E0 is equal to Ez. Okay. So what is the Iz? Iz is equal to I minus IL. So where IL is equal to E0 by RL, and I is equal to EI minus E0. This point voltage and this point voltage, they are parallel branch. So this point voltage and this point voltage is same. So what is the I? This is the EI minus E0. Here we apply the current, here we apply the KCL. So you can easily find out the current I. EI minus E0 divided by R is equal to I. So power dissipated in Zener, Vz is equal to Pz is equal to Vz into Iz, and Vz is equal to E0. This is the on state condition of the Zener, and in this way we find out the value. Next, off state condition. Off state condition, that means off state condition, diode will not carry any current, so Iz should be 0. And if Iz is equal to 0, so I should be equals to IL. And after condition means this condition, this figure. Here diode is not conducting, so I is equal to IL. Okay. Iz is equal to 0, I is equal to IL. So VR is equal to E0, EI minus E0. VR means voltage across this resistance. VR is equal to EI minus E0. This is the VI. And V is equal to E0. And diode is in off state condition. Therefore, V should be less than Vz. So, V is equal to E0 and V should be less than Vz. And Pz is equal to Vz into Iz, or you can say V into Iz. Iz is equal to 0, so power dissipation in off state condition is equal to 0. Clear? Or any doubt? I think you need a break for 5 minutes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You need a break. Then again, I am discussing this portion. Fixed EI variable RL, and in this way we measure the minimum resistance, maximum current, and maximum resistance, minimum current. Okay. Okay. You need now, time is 10:43. Within 10 5 minutes, 10:48. Within 10:48, all of you come. Don't leave the class. Is variable, hence load current also, IL also changes. If RL is variable, so load current also changes. Otherwise, we can't get fixed output voltage across the load resistance. So, which will ensure that in this condition, if RL will be decreasing, extra amount of current will be required to meet the E0 constant. Zener will provide the extra amount of current to the load resistance by decreasing its own current. If the RL is increasing, IL will be decreasing. Zener will carry extra amount of current through it and maintain the output voltage constant. This is the procedure. So, how we find out the minimum value of load resistance? If the load resistance is minimum, so current flowing through the load resistance will be maximum. So, how we find out the RL minimum and IL maximum? Once the Zener is on state, the load voltage E0 should be equals to the Vz, and this is constant. As a result, when load resistance is minimum, I have already stated that IL should be maximum. And when RL is minimum, IL is equal to E0 by RL. So, E0 is equal to Vz. So, E0 is equal to Vz is equal to RL into EI divided by R plus RL. This is the Vz. So, what is the value of RL minimum? R into Vz divided by E minus Vz. So, you write in your copy, when RL is minimum, diode is Zener diode is on state. If Zener diode is off state condition, we can't discuss the off state condition because we operate the Zener diode. So, Zener diode is on state, RL is minimum, IL is maximum, because E0 is constant. Complete? Complete?
Yes, ma'am.
E0 is equal to Vz is equal to constant. And EI is equal to fixed value. In this condition, EI is fixed value, RL is variable. So, what is the value of E0 or Vz? Complete. Complete.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here in this slide, you see, I just open circuited the diode, Zener diode, and find out the E0. Here, what is the value of E0? That means current is flowing through the I. The current supplied by the source is equal to I. And this current equals to IL because this is open circuited. So voltage across RL is equal to IL into RL. So what is the value of IL? IL is equal to this divided by this plus this. So what is the value of E0? E0 is equal to this divided by this plus this into RL. Last I have derived in the paint. Okay. So here just you put this value E0 is equal to Vz is equal to RL into EI divided by R into RL. Because when we find out the E0 or V0 value, Vz value, just we open circuited the terminal and find out the voltage across this. Okay. So minimum value, if we consider the RL is minimum, so this value should be minimum. So how we get the minimum value? RL is minimum is equal to, if we simplify this equation, so what is the value of RL minimum? RL minimum, you just simplify this and consider the RL is minimum. In RL, you consider the RL is minimum. So you get RVZ divided by EI minus VZ. This value is equal to the RL minimum. And what is the value of IL maximum? IL maximum is equal to E0 by RL minimum. Okay, in this way we find out the RL minimum value and IL maximum value. Instead of RL, here you put RL minimum and simplify this equation, then you get RL minimum is equal to this. You get this? Complete?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, this is the minimum value of load resistance. So minimum value load resistance means maximum value of load current is 0 by RL minimum, that is the VZ by RL minimum. In this way we get the maximum value of load current. Similarly, how we get the minimum value of load current and maximum value of load resistance? It is a minimum value of load current, that means Zener current Iz is equal to I minus IL, because total current I is equal to Zener current plus load current. So Zener current Iz is equal to I minus IL. When Zener is on state, this means that IL is this means that when IL is maximum, Iz will be minimum, because Zener control the current which is flowing through the load resistance. So IL minimum is equal to I minus Iz maximum. If the maximum amount of total current is I and I is equal to Iz plus IL, so you write in your copy I is equal to IL plus Iz. I is equal to IL plus Iz. EI, that is the input voltage, is fixed, so total current I also fixed. Complete. So IL will be minimum if Iz will be maximum. IL minimum is equal to I minus IZ maximum. Complete.
Yes, ma'am.
So RL maximum is equal to E0 by IL minimum or VZ by IL minimum. Next, we consider load resistance is fixed and input voltage is varying. So what is the minimum input voltage and what is the maximum input voltage? Okay, so this is the circuit. Variable input voltage, load resistance is fixed. E0 is equal to Vz is the constant, and this value is equal to, previously I have already discussed, and you are also get this RL into EI divided by R plus RL. This is the value of E0. So EI maximum, you put the value of EI, you put the value here EI maximum instead of writing the EI, then you solve this equation, then you get this value. Okay. So this is the formula of EI minimum. E0 is equal to Vz. When we find out the value of E0, we just open circuited the terminal where Vz or Zener diode is placed and find out the voltage of E0. This is the formula. And here we put the EI minimum instead of writing EI. So, and simplify this equation, then we get this formula. This is the EI minimum. Similar way, we can easily find out the EI maximum. EI maximum, I is equal to IZ plus IL, and IL is equal to E0 bar, or you can write VZ by RL. So I maximum is equal to IZ maximum. IL is constant, so I maximum is equal to IZ maximum plus IL. So EI is equal to I into R plus E0. If you both multiplied with the resistance, then you get EI is equal to RI plus E0. That means you just apply the KVL in this loop, outer loop. EI is equal to voltage drop across resistance plus voltage drop across load resistance. Voltage drop across load resistance is equal to E0. EI is maximum, so this current should be maximum. So voltage drop across this resistance should be I max into R. So here you see that EI is equal to I into R plus E0. EI maximum is equal to I maximum into R plus VZ or U0. In this way, you find out the maximum value of input voltage, maximum value of minimum value of input voltage, minimum value of load current, load resistance, maximum value of load current, minimum value of load current, and maximum value of load resistance. Just we open circuited the terminal where the Zener diode was placed and find out the E0, and you just put the value of RL minimum and or EI minimum, and simplify the equation. You get the value of RL minimum and EI minimum. Here you see, just open circuited this terminal and find out the output voltage, and here you just put the value of RL minimum. Instead of using RL, you write here RL minimum and simplify this equation. You get the RL minimum. RL minimum, so IL maximum is equal to E0 by RL minimum. Similarly, how you find out the EI minimum? Just you put here EI minimum and solving this circuit. Then you get the EI minimum. Here you see, just solving this circuit. Equation. EI minimum and solving this equation, you get this value. So finding the IL maximum, that is the finding the IL minimum. So I is equal to IZ plus IL. So IZ is equal to I minus IL. IL minimum is equal to I is constant because input voltage is constant. So general current will be maximum to get the IL minimum. If we find out the value of IL minimum, that RL maximum is equal to E0 by IL minimum. Similarly, when resistance is fixed, how we find out the EI maximum? EI maximum, that is the I is equal to IZ plus IL. EI maximum means I should be maximum. So EI maximum is equal to I maximum into R plus VZ. VZ is constant. So in this way, we find out the EI maximum. Next, you draw this circuit and solve this problem. If you solve this problem, I think your conception will be clear. For circuit shown in this figure, output voltage drop across the series resistance, the current through the Zener diode. You find out this value. First, you draw this circuit and write down this problem. This circuit is for solution purpose. So first you draw this circuit and write down this problem.
Ma'am, figure 1 we have to draw.
Yes. Can you
Which
repeat
figure we have to draw? Okay.
this figure 1?
Okay.
Complete.
No, ma'am.
This is 120 volt. This is 50 volt. 10 kilo ohm. 5 kilo ohm.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. So first question is find the output voltage. Find the output voltage. So here you see from the previous discussion, all of you know that output voltage, that is the voltage across load resistance, must be equals to the Zener diode voltage, and this voltage Vz is equal to 50 volt. So output voltage is 50 volt. You just replace the Zener diode by an equivalent voltage source of 50 volt. When you draw the equivalent voltage source, you must notice the sign convention of the input voltage source. Here this terminal is positive and current flowing through this direction. So upward side direction or upward side terminal of the equivalent voltage source should be positive and this terminal should be negative. That means equivalent voltage source, positive terminal of the equivalent voltage source must be connected with the positive terminal of the input voltage source and negative terminal of the equivalent voltage source must be connected with the negative terminal of the input voltage source. This is the sign convention. Okay. So you draw this circuit and if this voltage is 50 volt, so output voltage should be 50 volt. First question is the output voltage. Output voltage is 50 volt. Any question? Sorry. Any question?
No, ma'am.
Next part. The voltage drop across the series resistance. When you find out the voltage drop across the series resistance, at that time, you just open circuited the terminal where the Zener diode was present and find out the total current I. That means in this case, I is equal to 120 volt divided by 5 kilo ohm plus 100 kilo ohm because you open circuited these two terminal, therefore no current will flow through this terminal. Find out the I. I is equal to 120 divided by 5 kilo ohm plus 10 kilo ohm. That means 120 divided by 15 kilo ohm. Find out the I.
8 ampere.
8. Please repeat. Please repeat.
Ma'am, what will be its unit? Ampere or something else?
Voltage divided by 10 to the power 3. That means 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. That means milliampere.
Okay, ma'am.
What is the value? Hundred 20 divided by 15. Hundred 20 divided by 15. What is the value?
8 milliampere, ma'am.
8 milliampere. Wait a minute. This is not required. Voltage of input voltage minus VZ, that is a 70 volt. 8 milliampere into 50, 5 kilo ohm. Current is, total current is I. Hundred 20 divided by 15. Hundred 20 divided by 15. 8 milliampere. 8 milliampere into 5 kilo ohm. What is the voltage?
Ma'am, what is its answer?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Answer is this. But if you remove the general diode, voltage across the open circuit is equal to V. That is equals to 80 volt. Voltage. But this voltage is not the 80 volt. Okay, it's just to apply the KVL in this circuit. Use voltage across this is equal to voltage across this. That means this is the 50 volt load voltage. That is the E0 is equal to 50 volt, and you just apply the KVL outside the outside loop. KVL 120 volt is equal to this volt plus the voltage drop. Don't know the voltage drop across resistance, so this is the voltage is equal to VR. So 120 is equal to VR plus 50 volt. So you can easily find out the VR. But
Ma'am, can you repeat this?
okay, first question is the output voltage. Output voltage is equal to 50 volt. That is the voltage across this load. Is it clear for everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So then you apply for next question. What is the voltage drop across series resistance? That means the resistance of R. We assume the voltage drop across the series resistance is equal to VR. Then you apply. That is the summation of the voltage drop across the circuit is equal to 0. 120 volt is the input voltage. So 120 is equal to VR plus this voltage, that is the E0. 120 plus VR. 120 is equal to VR plus E0. Okay. E0 is equal to 50 volt. We getting from equation question number 1. So you see in your equation only one thing is the unknown quantity, that is the VR. So you can easily find out the VR. Clear? Clear? You just apply the KVL. This output voltage E0 is equal to 50 volt. We got from the equation question number 1. 120 is equal to VR plus E0. E0 is equal to 50. So VR is equal to 120 minus 50. That is equals to 70 volt. Next is the current through the Zener diode. Here voltage is equal to 50 volt. You know the resistance, so you can easily find out the IL. So first to find out the IL. E0 is equal to 50 volt. RL is equal to 10 kilo ohm. Then you find out the IL. What is the value of IL?
milliampere.
IL is equal to 5 milliampere. And you already find out the value of I, that is the 8 milliampere. I is equal to IL plus IZ. So what is the value of IZ?
Three milliampere.
3 milliampere. Here, their load current IL is equal to VL 5 milliampere. Current through the I is equal to 70 volt 5 kilo. Oh, yes. only one thing, that what is the voltage across resistance VR? You have already find it.
70
That
volt.
is the 70 volt. Okay. 70
Yeah.
volt divided by resistance. What is the value? 14 milliampere. So I is equal to 14 milliampere. 14 milliampere minus IL. IL is equal to 5 milliampere. So what is the value of IZ? Fourteen minus 5 is equal to 9 milliampere. This is the 9 milliampere. This portion is not required. Actually, this portion is done for finding the Zener is in on state or off state. If Zener is in on state, then the current can conduct through the Zener diode. Due to this reason, here you see here you just open the Zener diode position. Here just open this position and find out the voltage across this. And this voltage is equal to 80 volt. And applied voltage is 120 volt. That means 80 volt, 120 volt is greater than 80 volt. Okay. So I think now this is 11:21. I am giving some question here. Another examples are also there. You just solve it. If you have facing any problem for during solving this numerical problem, you can ask me in the next class. These are the numerical problem are also here. I will provide you. So, how many students are present? Only 11 students are now present. Akash Dotto. Akash Dotto, I think. Akash Dotto. তুমি এতদিন অ্যাবসেন্ট ছিলে কেন?
আমার নেটে প্রবলেম করে সকালবেলাটায়। আমার নেটের যে আইএসপি আছে সে তখনই রিসেট করে নেটটা, তখনই আমার নেটটা চলে যায় লাস্টের দিকে।
এটা
আমি ম্যাক্সিমাম ক্লাসটাই করি তারপর চলে যায়।
এটা তো খুব প্রবলেম। নেক্সট অরিত্রিকা গাঙ্গুলি।
প্রেজেন্ট ম্যাম।
অতনু সানা প্রেজেন্ট। অয়নাভ চক্রবর্তী অ্যাবসেন্ট। বিম্বায়ন চক্রবর্তী প্রেজেন্ট। দেবব্রত শীল প্রেজেন্ট। কৃতিকা দত্ত আই থিঙ্ক প্রেজেন্ট। মান ভার্মা প্রেজেন্ট। প্রীতম শি প্রেজেন্ট। প্রিয়াংশু সান্যাল প্রেজেন্ট। নোমান ভাদুরী প্রেজেন্ট। শ্রেয়সী আদৌ শ্রেয়সী absent. Shubhodip Go, I think he is absent for today.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Present, Shubhodip. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Shubham Roy. Last class তুমি absent ছিলে কেন? শুভ্রদীপ হাজরা। শুভ্রদীপ হাজরা absent. Please, Priyangshu, confirm Shubhradeep is absent or present? Priyangshu?
Ma'am, Shubhradeep was there in the class, I think.